Warning. This tape is prohibited to the public eye and is property of the Maroonwood Police Department, NWPD. Anyone who has an unregistered or illegal copy of this tape is violating the Copyright Act and Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA, and will be charged accordingly. These tapes are the collective archives of Detective James Earl Coffer and his case following the bizarre and brutal murders following the Sandpaper serial killings. On October 14, 2024, officers dispatched a Code 1045D after performing a welfare check. The victim had been brutalized to a bizarre and disturbing extent. Her fingers were dismembered and her body was covered in bite marks revealing internal organs and bone structures. But the most brutal part of it all was her face that had been scraped off with sandpaper. The woman is identified as 21-year-old Rachel Lynetta Moreau. After the body was discovered, police officials found Rachel's roommate and close friends. Her friends, whose identities are remained to be private, answered and provided details and clues to what may have caused said events. All point to her roommate and supposed boyfriend, Nash Riley Gavins. It is said that the two have been constantly arguing for some time, and these arguments may have led to skirmishes. With each condition said, this was most likely an act of domestic violence that led to murder. Nash is to be taken as a serious threat and an urgent priority, says Coffer. It is of most importance he is to be found and detained. Coffer adds, ever since that day, 3 more murders have occurred. Each one with their faces scraped off with sandpaper and bites on their bodies. The victims are none other than Rachel's friends. Because of these events, a new code has been put in place for our police task force. If any officer is to come into contact with or find Nash, they are instructed to give the code 1066SP. Please radio this code to the Chief and Detective Coffer, for it is our top priority.
And now for tonight's big case. Maroonwood Police Department has issued a curfew and advises all individuals to stay indoors and to lock any and all entries to the house, and to arm yourself if a break-in are to happen. The reason being is because of the graphic sandpaper killings caused by Nash Gavins. Gavins is wanted for murder, domestic violence, homicide, evading lawful custody, manslaughter, torture, property damage, and battery. If you are to see this man, please call your local police immediately.